TikTok came into the world like a wrecking ball, and it hit the surface of East Africa with one Aziad making TikTok, very famous for my sake. And ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, we have very many talented TikTokers that came to the world, and in Uganda in particular, there are numbers of them that we are yet to see. My name is Angel Tony Esa, Prince of the Sun, and tonight I have a very amazing TikToker, one of the most famous you'll always see, and particularly you've seen them all the time in your timeline. This is none other than Dr. Frank. You're welcome, Dr. Frank.
Thank you.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I'm already shivering, I'm feeling sick. Are you a real doctor?
I'm a doctor.
Can you treat me?
I can, basing on what you're suffering from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm suffering from being not famous on social media, can you treat me?
You just need money.
You just need money.
Exactly.
To become famous on social media, you need money?
You need money.
Talk about it.
Because if you have money, you'll be able to buy the good phones, you'll be able to look good, you'll be able to post good pictures.
Yeah, sure.
The world needs good things.
But I've seen TikTok in particular, even videos that are not so good quality, but guys are famous.
Not as such, but of course TikTok pushes videos that are clear.
Okay.
The good lighting, the content, but still good lighting.
I've seen a couple of Ugandan videos that are really not so clear. Someone is in the village, they are low quality videos, but they are famous having
They could be famous because of the content.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the content. But I find it so common. People with good videos actually trend a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we see the likes of Aziad, the likes of these Kenyans. They understood that. Also Ugandan TikTokers. Lately, we have the Fahad Matovu.
The Fahad.
We have these other TikTokers, like Dr. Rachel.
Yes.
Of course, don't ask me why I'm talking about her.
Maybe she's a fellow doctor.
Yeah, she is. and a good friend.
Okay.
Yes, and a good friend. So the good phones that we do have, they bring out the best.
So what if you have a very nice phone, good picture, good light, good quality, but your content isn't that good? You stand there and put music and just look at the song and the video moves on for 30 seconds. Does TikTok still push it?
Back then, it used to, but right now people want to see content.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you find someone is doing all they have. They go to the village, they go to the wells. They find nice places to do their videos. Cases of Ivo Official.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about it.
Yes, of course.
He goes to very good places to capture those good videos.
Okay.
So
the content
really matters a lot.
Has a bigger weight than the video.
Exactly.
In other words.
The content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So why do people put so much effort in TikTok? What is the fuss with TikTok? Is there money in TikTok?
There is money. There is money, but of course it is a form of entertainment. Yeah, you could go through people's videos, and if you're kind of depressed, you can, you can
get lighter from there.
You get better, actually. Yeah, I could call it therapy to me, because if you're depressed and you do have your data, you could be depressed without data. You have the data, you have the phone. Because you can go through TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you don't have an account, you can always see.
You can always go through TikTok and see whatever.
Yeah.
Who inspired you to get into TikTok?
I could say there was no bigger inspiration to do TikTok, but I used to see one of the Ugandan TikTokers right now. I think she's no longer in Uganda. October Fairy. October Fairy.
I've seen that.
There was Boy So Tender by then.
Okay.
Yeah. Those two. Yeah.
What did you like about them?
They had content back then.
Good content.
Good content. The dancing. They used to do some good clips.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was really inspired to join the app.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said, I can do this.
In fact, Boy So Tender used to help me out on the app initially. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to look for him, and he had to help me out on the app. Yeah.
So, Dr. Frank, tell me, I want to become rich, but can TikTok make me rich? Can I become rich because I heard as a tip, there's a guy who started TikTok. He started as a TikToker where he used to pack stuff in Hollywood, in America. Then he became very rich. He's among the richest TikTokers, if not the richest TikToker. He doesn't speak. He just does.
It's Kabi Lame, I think. Something. Yeah. Of course, he's now, I think, a face. And you know, when you're a face, you're highly paid by these socials. So I think he's earning from that.
Okay.
You could get money from TikTok.
You could.
Yeah.
But it's not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee because they look out for the icons.
Okay.
Those that have made it.
So how can one become an icon?
Just do content.
Content.
Just find the art that you're
Is there
best at.
specific content someone should think of that is trending at the moment? Is there specific content that is trending now that if you do, you're highly likely to become famous, get the numbers, get money?
Basically, it could be you being original. Because if you hop on sounds, everyone is doing the same sound. But how are you different? So doing your original content could work.
What do you mean by being original?
You come up with an idea.
Okay.
You're like, let's say, the way you see Jose Chakala, is it? The landlord.
Yes.
He came up with his own content. And the way you see these other TikTokers, you come up with your own content.
Okay.
So we expect to find part 2. We expect to find the way you see YouTube. So
okay,
that's how best you can come out.
So I can start my own content of eating weird food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Provided
I go and eat snakes. I go and eat
There was
snails.
a certain lady that was doing restaurant reviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where she stopped, but I used to see her restaurant reviews.
And you used to follow her.
Of course, you could go to those places and you know what to do.
Why restaurant reviews? Your food, do you like eating?
Yeah, of course, the size. I love food.
You love food
Exactly.
itself. Okay. Okay.
I'm actually food.
Your food.
When I look at food, I know it is food.
And then the food eats food.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
And food works best with food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I'm lost. Okay, so why are you called Dr. Frank? Why did you choose Dr. Frank to be your TikTok name? Why not Engineer Frank or Teacher Frank or...
But of course, we are inspired by very many things.
Okay.
Yeah. Being a teacher could not suit me right. But me being a doctor, why not call yourself a doctor?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't affect your work?
It doesn't.
People don't see you treating us. This guy is a TikToker.
Meanwhile, the journey that you choose in life should not be based on anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it is you and you alone. At the end of the day, you're going to get something to eat out of what you do. Okay. Not what the world wants you to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you started earning from TikTok?
Yeah, we earn. Okay. And I think I can't say that it's a job, but you earn.
It comes.
It comes.
It's a secondary job. It's your secondary...
People call it side hustle. If you make it primary, what if the app ends up not existing one day?
Okay, so it can't be primary.
It can't be primary.
Have you got brands of what coming like the Javas, Coca-Cola?
Those are big brands.
Okay.
I've not gotten a chance to get to Coca-Cola, but I've gotten some small companies.
Like which brands?
I worked with, I think, Downy.
Downy?
Yeah.
Okay, what do they do?
They make detergent.
Okay.
And all that. The soap, the what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of them.
That's one of them. Yeah.
And there are many more to come, right?
Of course.
Okay. What was that one video that changed everything for you on TikTok?
It was some local song. I don't know if you know about it.
Which one is that?
I even don't know the title, but I just know the words. And in that video, I think I was acting, and I had a mingling stick, a big one.
A big mingling stick.
So, and I was too rough with the stick. So, that day I posted a video. It was in the evening, and I was on my Snap. So I saw Bad Black posting the video.
Are you kidding me? That same day, I saw Rita Kagwa posting the video. Wow.
I was like, okay.
These are big girls in the industry.
And then I switched off the phone. People were calling me, have you seen your video? Bad Black has posted. And I was like, okay, I've seen the video. But of course, I was happy, but I never wanted to show everyone that
you're happy.
And then after some time, the video was shared to my father.
Oh.
I even sometimes...
Was it a crazy video?
Yeah, it was a crazy video. But again, since it was in Luganda, I don't know how I can bring it out for you. I don't know if you know that song, but I think the viewers know the song.
Okay.
Some traditional song. Some lady, Sina Mtawana, Neka Stokwata Kudia Wange. She was literally fighting for the husband. So, in that perspective, I was holding that mingling stick, a big one, like the ones they use in schools. So I was pointing it to the camera and people liked it.
Okay.
From that day I started doing local content.
So all this content you edit for yourself?
Yeah, you do edit for yourself.
Okay.
You know, TikTok has the effects, the filters. Yeah. So you can edit for yourself.
Why do you use filters?
Exactly, it has to come
You don't
out
trust
right.
yourself?
You do, but people need good
Dr.
things.
Frank, why do you put filters?
Do you have an Instagram
But you're
account?
a good thing like this.
Do you have an Instagram account?
Yes, I do.
Do you post anything?
No.
Just anything?
You edit.
Exactly.
Yes.
So with any app, they need the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you edit.
Yeah.
When you use filters, do you make yourself lighter?
No, you don't, but you try to balance the light.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
to
why
make yourself look finer.
Finer.
Okay.
But you're already fine. Of course, if you're fine, you're fine.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
There's no in between.
you said you're the food, so why would you make the food more spicy?
But of course, the way it looks like, of course, brings out to someone that food is good.
Okay.
Because it looks good.
So do you have girls hitting on you in
They
the
do.
DM and all that?
They do.
Tell me more.
They do, but you know, with TikTok, when you show them that you're single or you out there, they will disturb you. But the fact that you show them someone, they'll stop.
You showed them someone in one of your videos.
Very many videos. and of course, it was everywhere. It was literally everywhere.
Okay.
Facebook, you could go to Facebook and your video is there. You could go to Snap, your video is there. You could go to Instagram, your video is there. People's stories. And
how do you cope up with the fame? Like everyone is looking at you.
it is something okay because it is not new. Yeah? Because I think it is okay.
Do you find yourself moving on the street and people are saying, hey, Dr. Frank,
all the time. All the time.
And how does it feel?
Lately it is normal.
It's now
Initially someone, are you the Dr. Frank I know? And you're like, no, that's my brother. I'm not the one.
But you put on, do you put on, okay, what is your main costume? Do you have also a costume design that you say, when I'm dressing up, I have to dress up in a particular, or you just go in any normal day, how you dress?
Any normal day based on the song. But back then, I used to have the traditional kanzu, the baganda.
Yes.
Yeah, I could put it on, a belt around, and put maybe something like posho.
Okay.
the one that is not ready.
Yes.
You put it around your face such that you get older.
Yes, yes.
So you become a judge in that video.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you bring it out in that form.
Okay.
And then people like
that was creative.
Yeah.
Okay. So what makes TikTok different from other social media platforms?
It accepts anyone that comes. Yeah. It does accept anyone that comes.
You know about accepting? I remember the first time I posted a TikTok video, I got over 900 views. I said, wow, it's my first video.
It accepts anyone that comes, and
but then after after some time I started getting 100 views, 120. I said, what happened? Yet the first time they gave me 900.
It accepts you, but you have to be consistent.
Okay.
And the other thing, it does not maybe say this one is rich, this one is poor. It's open to all.
It's open to all people. Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether you have money or that.
Exactly.
Okay. Finally, I'll ask, is it easy to TikTok? Is it easy? Is it a normal job? Is it easy? Just get a phone and shoot and all that?
It's not easy. We think about the content, yeah, because you look at it, your job, political-wise, you do not just say anything because you can run into trouble.
Okay.
So we think about the content, especially when you're doing the original sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean by original sound, though?
I just get up and with my phone and I'm like,
with your normal voice and say something.
I do not, let's say, get someone's song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the original.
That's
sound.
what you mean by being original all along.
All along.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Dr. Frank, this has come to the end of our first segment of asking you about these different questions about TikTok. We're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to ask you just a few simple, cheesy questions about your normal life, and then we'll see how we go about that, right?
Okay.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Frank, the main man himself, the big boy, the full-course meal, the none other than, let me stop there, the biggest TikToker. Yes, my name is Angel Tony, it's a Prince of the Sun, and we're going to go for a short break. When we come back in this amazing house of Coffee City, we're going to have a short quick fire span of questions to ask Dr. Frank, which will answer, and we'll see his other side of life. See you right after this amazing break. If I broke down my business, I'm gonna go buy all I care for the night. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angel Tony Asa, Prince of the Sun. And now we're back here at Coffee Seat with the main man himself, Dr. Frank, the full course meal, the buffet, the big man himself. Now I'm going to ask Dr. Frank a few questions, which is going to answer as fast as possible to find out his other side of life. Yes, man. Big things are going. Me brother. Dr. Frank.
Yeah.
If we went to your refrigerator today, what are the 3 things we shall find as a must in your fridge?
Of course, you'll find jackfruit. It is rare, and,
Okay.
and people actually fear to put jackfruit in a fridge.
But
because
you-
of me, I put it there.
Okay.
You'll find bananas, and you also find pineapples.
Jackfruit, bananas, and
Exactly.
okay. You don't need water or anything.
I do
As long
take
as
a
you
lot
eat your
of water.
fruits, right?
The fruits. But of course, I take a lot of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your best dish? Of course, you ate the food itself, like you told us earlier. But what is your best dish if you
My
to
best
sit
dish,
down and eat?
they could be groundnuts and anything you want. Groundnuts and anything.
Even if granuts and posho,
Anything.
Anything.
Groundnuts and
anything. That's what works.
that's what's
Not
best
fish.
for me.
Okay, granuts in fish.
Groundnuts.
Groundnuts
Provided
in
we have
meat.
groundnuts.
Granuts in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your best childhood memory, if you remember?
I had very many childhood memories. Yeah, but one of the best could be that time when you're from school, and you know, my parents used to restrict me. I could not play with other kids just like that. So that time I could get the uniform off, hang it on a tree, and we go for that gogolo. I don't know if you know that gogolo.
This gogolo.
It is gogolo, not an English word. Because
Gogolo.
yeah.
Can
I'm
you
an
describe
African man.
gogolo?
It is like a slide. I could call it sliding.
In mud?
Not in mud, but we could put maybe jerry cans. You sit on it and then slide.
Ah, or like on like a slope and all that.
You
Gogolo.
slide. Gogolo.
Okay.
So after that, you get your uniform on and go home.
You reach
But
at 7 when they're waiting for you.
But then that time my mom could bathe me, of course. That was around P2, P3, P4. And then she finds you dirty, but the uniform is clean.
Oh,
And then she asks you,
What
like,
happened?
I don't know what happened, but, but of course you've been
I'm
enjoying
sure you ate enough cane for
every
them.
day,
Every day.
every time.
But you would not stop gogolo.
Yes, I would want. In fact, I could even jump the fence and go out. Of
Wow.
course, via the toilet, such that when she calls, I can jump in back and tell her, I'm just from the toilet.
You're a bad boy from the beginning. And then, do you still meet those friends of yours of gogolo? Are they fellow TikTokers with you right now?
I actually have a very bad memory when it comes to people I used to be with in my childhood. So I meet them and they're like, don't you kid us something like that? Eh?
You're like,
do you
"No,
remember this?
I
We used to
don't
do that.
remember you."
This?" And I'm like, try to
I'm sure
remind
they
me.
say, man, you think you're a celeb now.
No,
It
no,
looks
no,
like
not
you've
as
forgotten
such.
us.
But when they tell me a scenario, of course I pick
You remember
and then
them.
I remember them. All.
Okay. And what's your best childhood memory, if you remember one? I mean, your worst.
I did have, of course, my worst could be the canes.
The canes. Every time from gogolo.
I could even one time call it child abuse, but it wasn't child abuse, but the canes. There were too many.
There's so many.
Yeah,
Okay. And now, if you write a book about your life, or a novel about your life, what would the title be?
The cycle.
The Cycle.
The cycle.
Why the cycle?
It keeps moving.
Keeps moving
It
around.
can never stop.
That means the book will never end.
It can never end. Your cycle cannot be my cycle. Yeah, it keeps on changing.
So you'll keep writing the book all the time.
Exactly. The cycle.
It will have no end.
It can't have
The
an end.
cycle.
The cycle.
So we shall publish it in this channel, I'm sure.
Of course, we can't publish it. We can't publish it.
Okay, so man, thanks very much for being part of the show. Now I'm just going to give you 1 minute, just 1 minute. Look into the camera and speak to our people, talk to them and tell them whatever you want. But as a favor, you can tell them as well to subscribe to our channel. My Start with Asa at the end of your talk. Just 1 minute and then we can wrap up.
Okay, thank you for watching and thank you for hosting me. By the name is Dr. Frank Kasidie. I'm Uganda, by the way. Don't forget I'm Uganda. That's why I love a lot of the groundnuts, as I say.
Okay.
But thank you for the love and support. Thank you for following. And by the way, I'm a hairstylist.
Wow.
As well. You can check it out on Dr. Frank Hair Clinic. So you can always come through Nalubega Complex, shop number L02B.
Okay.
So you can come through, the ladies, yeah, so that we can work on you. thank you for supporting, and please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Meister with Asa.
Yeah.
So you'll find this very, very, very interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Though I'm so disappointed that you have a fresh haircut and then you only do ladies, no men.
No, man, maybe sometime to come.
Okay, you'll think about them.
Not thinking about them, but it's in process.
It's in process.
Yeah.
It's work in progress.
Yeah, working.
Kale, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was Dr. Frank himself, the big man himself, the full course meal, the one and only. This is Meister with Asa, and this has been one hell of a show with the big man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, please ensure to subscribe to our channel to make sure we keep growing and growing as a family, and we shall always get the best of the cream de la cream. My name is Untitled Chapter, Prince of the Sun. Ciao, adios, I'm done.